Hello, hello, hello. All right, we are live. Cool. BKFC, guys, haven't done a fight companion for one of these yet. This is gonna be like almost immediate that I'm gonna jump into this because the co-main event is literally right about to start. We've got Mick Terrill versus Lorenzo Hunt. Mick Terrill's current champion. Lorenzo Hunt is, what is he? He's fucking a killer at bare knuckle is what he is. He's like 11-1 or some shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-1 as a bare knuckle, and he's a 2 division champion, I think. Yep, 205 pounds and 185 pounds. He's the current BKFC champion, and he's now gone for the heavyweight BKFC championship. Mick Terrill's the current champion. Dude is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Currently on a 3-fight win streak. This is his first title defense of the heavyweight belt. So, we're about to start. Okay. 2-minute timer for 2-minute rounds. Oh, wait. I started a little too early. There we go, we're going. Okay. Round 1. Mick Terrill is the white guy. Lorenzo Hunt's the black guy. Okay. And we've got Mike Perry after this. Oh, huge right hand from Mick Terrill early. Lorenzo looks pretty good considering he fights at 185 as well. Nice right hand for Lorenzo there. Oh, huge right hand for Mick Terrill lands right then. Oh! Straight out of the clinch. Lorenzo threw a massive overhand right. Just connected clean. Terrill walked it off though. Right hand down the pipe for Terrill. Oh, again! Huge right hand down the pipe for Terrill. I think I'm seeing a big difference, which is probably to be expected, in a lot of speed for Lorenzo Hunt and a lot of weight and power for Mick Terrill. They both kind of have an edge on each other in those areas. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Terrill's swarming him. Uppercuts in the clinch. Lorenzo's hands are way too open when Terrill comes in. Fully just put hand to face. Like, his hand went like that to push him away. It's so bad. It's so close to an eye poke. Oh, massive right uppercut for Lorenzo there. Oh my god, I think he broke his arm. Oh my god, Lorenzo Hunt broke his fucking arm. Wow. Oh, fuck. Oh. That's big KFC for you guys. Oh, there we go. There goes the timer. He was like 10 seconds away from the end of the round as well. Oh no. Shh. Oh, fuck. It was on the knockdown. Right as Lorenzo was falling down, he fell back onto his own arm and snapped it. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts to watch. Ooh, okay. So Terrill didn't cause that, but he caused the fucking knockdown, and Hunt was dazed by that one. That was a big fucking knockdown. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Mick Terrill did drop him. The commentary team is kind of saying that like it's a shitty ending, but at the end of the day, I really expect shit like this to happen when I'm watching bare knuckle. So like, not that surprised. Main event coming up after this. Let's hear the decision. Damn. Unlucky for Lorenzo. He's probably going to be out for like a good 6-7 months because of that. He won't be able to defend his... he might have to vacate his other 2 titles. Very possible. Alright, let's see what Mick has to say. Not how you wanted it to go, yeah. Okay, they're talking about a rematch happening possibly. Hmm. We did drop him a Della cut. That is correct, Mick. Defending BKFC champion. There you go. Let's see. Okay, they're talking to Lorenzo now. Yeah. It looks like they fixed his arm. They popped it back into place, maybe. Alright, what's Hunt got to say? He said I could have got up and kept fighting. Oh, dislocated. Okay. He didn't break it. That's good. That makes more sense, actually. Yeah, it was dislocated at the elbow. So he probably will only be out for a few months then. He'll probably just be out for like 3-4 months. Maybe longer. Just depending on the fact that maybe they only fight every 6 months, to be fair. What's Lorenzo saying? I think he said heavyweight division still on notice. When did he... okay. How often has he been fighting? 2022, he fought twice. 2023, he fought twice. 2021, 3 times. 2020, 3 times. Yeah, okay. So, like, every 5-6 months he fights. That's a 5-month gap. That's a 6-month gap. That's a 4-month gap. That's a 7-month gap. That's a 7-month gap again. Yeah, so he'll probably be back like Christmas time. October, November, maybe. Interested. Mick Terrill is now... When was Mick Terrill's fight? 4 months ago? Or a year ago before that? And then 3 months. And then a year. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mick Terrill only just came back recently after being gone for fucking like 3 years. Oh, he was fighting in a different bare knuckle place a few years ago. Yeah, interesting. Alright, I guess we'll see. We'll have to wait and see whether Hunt's actually going to return soon, because he might be gone for a while, to be fair. He might have to. Just depends on how bad the dislocation was. If it was a broken arm, it'd be way worse. But because it's just a dislocation, he can probably recover from that. Well, he can recover from that way sooner. It just depends on whether he actually is going to know what he wants to do. He's got 3 divisions to look after. So, well, 2, but 3 because he's searching for that 3rd belt. So he's got to make sure he keeps those 2 belts in the other 2 divisions. Otherwise, he can't get that triple champ status that he was going for. Well, next up we've got Perry vs Alves, main event. I don't know how long they're going to make us wait. I don't know how long they do between fights in BKFC. Let me go back on the stream and look. So, what time did... Here we go. 37 minutes. When did the other fight end? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's more than 15 minutes. 15-minute gap. That's quite annoying. I don't know if I got to do something else for 15 minutes. Maybe we can watch something. Oh, they're showing the tail of the tape. Yeah, Perry 5'10". They're both 5'10". They go 1 inch in reach towards Perry. Alves has bigger fists. That's it though. Oh wait, they're fighting it. Oh yeah, 185. Yeah. I don't know why 185 would be light heavyweight. I hate how different the boxing fucking statistics are to like MMA. It doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay. Oh, there's Perry. Oh, maybe they'll actually be out pretty quickly. Okay. Okay, come on. I'm keen. Let's go. Mike Perry's making his ring walk now, so they're getting straight into it. Let's go. Good shit. No time wasted. That I can appreciate. I was getting kind of annoyed thinking I was going to have to wait a while before we'd actually get to see the main event. Oh no, here you go. It's Alves walking out. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh yeah, THIAGO Alves fought heaps in the UFC as well. Hold on. Yeah. 23 and 15. UFC's 15 and 12. Yeah, so he had a rough career, but in that career, he beat Matt Hughes. Granted, he missed... It says he missed weight. Oh, they did it at a catch weight. So, yeah, okay, he missed it and they would have done it higher. He did beat Matt Hughes, though. That's a good That's a good win. Early career, so came in the UFC 8 and 3 in 2005 as well. It was his first big win. Well, I'm not going to say big win, but win that I'd recognize. Yeah, it's probably his Matt Hughes. Yeah. That was main event, co-main event, Josh Koscheck. And then he lost to GSP. That's right, yep. John Fitch on how, blah, blah, blah. Couple of the names I don't recognize. Lost to Carlos Condit, lost to Jim Miller. And then, yeah, he got dropped from the UFC after that. Yeah, true. He fought a lot of low-ranked guys. Or at least people that didn't stay in the rankings for a long time. Not many names that I recognize. Oh, here comes Perry. Whereas Perry is... See, Perry's 7 and 8 in the UFC. But Perry had some fucking wars. So to be fair, THIAGO Alves, I can't judge him necessarily on the fact that he lost to a lot of nobodies, because so did Perry at times. Oh, kind of. Perry did lose to a lot of big names, actually. Alan Jaban, he lost to Ponzinibbio. He lost to Max Griffin. Who's Max Griffin? I've never heard of Max Griffin. Is he still in the UFC? Evidently not. He's 8 and 8. Oh, he is. He fought a few months ago. Okay. I just don't recognize his name. Sorry, mate. Perry lost to Cerrone. He beat Felder, to be fair to him. Perry does have a win over Felder. Lost to Cerrone. Beat Alex Oliveira. That name is really familiar. Is he still in the UFC? No, there's a different Alex Oliveira in the UFC now. He lost to Luque. Yep. He lost to Jeff Neal. Yep. He beat Mickey Gore, and then he lost to Timmy D-Rod. Okay. Yeah, fair. And then he came into BKFC and just fucking molested, bro. That's a pretty aggressive word to use, but it's accurate. 4-0 already. First two decisions were like, not iffy, but like people said that he might have lost MVP fight. Julian Lane was like a test for him in his first fight. And then the Rockhold fight, he just destroyed Rockhold, and Rockhold was like, yeah, chewing's gonna hurt for days. I'm done. And then Eddie Alvarez wasn't allowed to continue because his face was a balloon. My face was a balloon? Mate, you wouldn't believe it. My face was a balloon. Alright, here we go. They're both in the ring. They're doing the call-outs? Introductions. What ain't new? Alexa, light to 20%. That's better. Alexa, light to 50%. Alexa, light to 50%. Okay. Thank you, brother. All right. Dan Miragliotta. All right, the boy. The boy. Okay, ETA. T-minus 60 seconds. Maybe 90 seconds. I don't know how long it takes for them to actually read out the statistics and shit. Perry looks so scary. Oh my god, he's like a dog. He's in the camera like... Argh. Except he probably looked a lot scarier than me just then when I did it. You get what I was going for, though. Oh, they've got a good fucking announcer here. He's bringing the energy. Not often do I hear an announcer that I actually like as much like as Bruce Buffer. Like, I don't like, what's his name? Jonathan Martinez. Is it Jonathan Martinez? I think his name's Jonathan Martinez. Not a huge fan. I don't hate him. He's talented, but he just doesn't capture, like, the energy of, like, the hype that you're meant to be giving everyone, knowing that they're going into this huge fight. was Bruce Buffer, like the way he extends the words, the way he manages to keep that real like loud pitch when he's announcing the whole time. Whereas Jonathan Martinez is, let's get ready to rumble. That's not him, but you know what I mean. He just talks real like quietly. This is the main event of the evening, and that's just like that's not energy. Bruce Buffer is like, this is the main event. That's just capturing way more energy. Here we go. Perry's fucking dancing in the corner. Perry looks like he's on crack. Let's go. Let's go, Perry. If Perry wins this, I want them to give him a title shot, because I think that's what we got to see. We got to see whether Perry can actually hang with the title holders of BKFC. And currently, in the division that Perry's fighting in, that's Lorenzo Hunt. So, that's an interesting one. Here we go. Get this timer ready. Alright, T-minus 10 seconds, and we'll be underway, guys. Alright, here we go. Mike Perry, THIAGO Alves, round 1. Whew. Alright. Oh, wow. Perry just ate a fucking mad. Oh. In the corner, Perry's got him backed up against the corner. Nice body shot from Perry, right hand. Oh, nice left hand from Perry. Alves is on the back foot. He's getting Perry's controlling the center. Perry's just on the back foot the whole time. Massive right hook from Perry there. Alves ate it, but that kind of felt nice. Nice 1, 2, 3 from Perry, and Alves is down. That was a beautiful left hook to finish off the combination. Oh, is he gonna get up? Oh my god, Alves got up at 9 and barely. Oh my god, he called it off. Oh my god, Mercury called it off. As soon as he asked Alves to walk, Alves just stumbled. And he's like, no. Bro, show us the combination again. Reload that. That was just a one-hitter quitter. Perry just had him down. It was it was a good combination. It was the left and then the right. And then he followed it up with that left hook again, and it was so clean. I want to see it again. Here we go. Finishing sequence. Boom, right hand, left hook again! Oh! It wasn't even a left and a right. It was a right, left, pause, and then he ducked under and went for the left hook again. Here we go. Boom. Right hand. Oh, grazed off the guard. Left hook landed, and then boom, right on the chin. Oh, down goes Alves. That was planted perfectly. Yeah, right hand doesn't get through. Left hand lands to the body, and then the second left hand straight on the chin. Just... That's so well placed. Perry just took a second before he kept throwing in the combinations. Took a second, went, you know what? His left hand's coming up again. Just post it. I can't post it, brother. I'm sorry. I will get taken down. I will not be allowed to stream on YouTube anymore. Woo! Perry's bleeding already as well. Perry's fucking going nuts. Yeah. Honestly, this is what I'm saying. I want to see Perry get tested in the BKFC. He's had some tough fights, but he's not really been, like, battered or anything. The MVP fight was probably his closest one, no? Where he's been put in the most danger. Perry is fucking screaming like a warlord right now. Yeah, let me go back and see this stumble from Alves when he like fell over when they asked him if he was good to go. Let's see. Come on. So he says yes. He says he's good, and he gets asked to walk. Oh, he gets asked to walk, and he puts his hand straight on the ring as he's walking over. Yeah, that's it. That did it. He ruined it by fucking trying to balance himself on the ring as he was making his little walk without stumbling. Oh, here we go. Perry, what do you got to say? We listen him. Right, if I'm quiet, I'm listening to his post-fight speech, but I will be talking throughout still. My easiest fight yet. It was, literally. Jesus Christ. He's fucking... Yeah, Perry. He's got that... Jesus. I've never heard fucking Perry scream like this. Jesus Christ. Sounds like he just did a fucking line before he jumped on the mic, bro. Call out. Ooh. Okay. So he called out Darren Till. And then he's talking about Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal. Jesus Christ. Bro, I've never heard anyone scream into the mic like that before. That head of mine is unreal, mate, except it's real. Trust me. Every inch of it is real. Dude, Perry's energy levels are so much higher than I've seen him before. That's screaming, bro. Who's that remind me of? That reminds me of when Chandler called out McGregor. Conor McGregor! That's literally what he was doing. He called out Darren Till, and then I don't know if he was calling out Diaz or Masvidal, but he was talking about both of them. I'm guessing either, but yeah, maybe he doesn't even want the title fight, to be fair. I think the title fight would be cool as fuck for him, but maybe he just wants the money fights with the big names. That could be very true. And that's the end. That's the end of the event. Nice and short one. Fucking hell. I was expecting to be up here for a good hour, but the first fight was, what, like 30 seconds? And then this one was a minute, which would be fine, but they only put like 5 minutes between each fight, where I was expecting I'd have to wait like 10 minutes between each of the fights, as well as them lasting more than a round. But hey, I'm not mad. Tis what tis. I would have liked to have streamed more of this, but I don't know any BKFC fighters, really. The big names I'm starting to learn about now, like Lorenzo Hunt and Mick Terrill, I literally just like researched leading up to this event. I've never seen either of them fight before, but I wanted to see it. I'm pretty sure I definitely have seen THIAGO ALVES fight before in the UFC. I wouldn't be able to tell you which of his fights it was, but I've seen them. And then obviously Mike Perry, that's literally who we're here for. Man. When's the next BKFC event? Let me figure this out. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. So, March, April. Here we go. April 27th. That was today. The next one is in 2 weeks. Okay. And who is it? Who is it though? Any names I recognize? I'm gonna guess maybe not. But Jimmy Rivera. He used to be in the UFC, didn't he? That might be it. I don't recognize any other names here. No. Jimmy Rivera. Is that who the event's after? Yeah, it's Rivera versus Strauss. That's the main event. Yeah, 23-5. UFC. 7-4 in the UFC. Interesting. Whoa. He was on a fucking streak at one point. What the fuck? At the start of his career, he got a decision, lost a decision, then went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, lost an exhibition, so it technically wasn't on his record, but he did lose, at Ultimate Fighter in 2011. And then from then, he goes 1, 2, wins by decision, gets into Bellator, 3, 4, 5, now he's in Cage Warriors, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is his UFC fight. against Marcus Brimage. 11, Pedro Munoz. 12, 13, Uriah Faber. 14, Thomas Almeida. And then Marlon Moraes gets him in round 1. Jesus. And then he gets a fight against John Dodson, wins, then loses to Aljo, then Piotr. He beat Cody Starman, and that's interesting. I'm surprised he got cut. Because he lost a few, but that's impressive. As a bantamweight as well. And then what? So he's fighting in BKFC. Here we go. He's fighting in BKFC in 2 weeks against Daniel Strauss. I want to know what weight this is at as well. What weight is this at? Oh, he's been in BKFC. Oh, he lost to Jeremy Stevens. Oh, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but he beat him. Bekzod Uzmanov, and he had a draw in his first one. That's tough. He's 1-1-1. But who's Daniel Strauss? And what weight is it at? Sorry, I need to check that. Doesn't say what weight it's at. Daniel Strauss, 26-10. UFC guy? Not a UFC guy. Bellator guy. He's got wins over Patricio Pitbull. Oh, okay. This guy's been Bellator champ a couple times. Once, maybe a few times, not sure. Yeah, a couple times. Yep. Featherweight. Patricio Pitbull, was that lightweight? That's featherweight as well. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not bad at all. Jesus Christ, what's his record? 26-10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those losses came in his last 10 fights. So before that, he was fucking 22-4 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fight win streak. And then he lost to Patricio. And then he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. 7 fights. 6 fights. Win streak again. And then he started to fall off a little bit. Alright, thanks Ben Knuckle. It's been good. Man, see, I would love to be able to do more streams like this where I just sit here and talk about statistics. Because I love reading through fucking... Like, Tapology, this website, I'm on this shit all the time, bro. I'm just here reading through people's records, who they've fought, people in common, guys that have left the UFC, guys that have come to the UFC, common opponents. You find so many awesome statistics about MMA in just through like checking people's records about shit that happened before they were in the UFC. Here's a really simple good one, because I actually just want to give an example of this. A great example is it's like you find out a lot of like, well, not you find out in MMA, there's obviously a lot of like weird, like I guess you would call them like love triangles, but like fight triangles, where like there's 3 or 4 people that have all kind of fought each other, and then the matchups don't really make sense as to who beats who, or maybe they do make sense, but like it's been 10 years since any of them fought, and like the one person that beat someone that's now the champion or some shit like that, you know. So if we go to Erin Blanchfield's record, Erin Blanchfield's only loss before she fought Manon Fiorot, obviously, was to Tracy Cortez in 2019 outside of the UFC in Invicta FC. That's so weird, right? Because Tracy Cortez is now in the UFC. Tracy Cortez's only loss was in her fucking first fight. And when was Manon Fiorot's only loss before she got to the UFC? It was her first fight as well, I think. Or maybe like her third fight or something. She lost her first fight to Leah McCourt, who is now in PFL Bellator. Yep. She fought for the fucking Bellator title not too long ago, I think. No, I'm lying. Sorry. I do apologize. But she's in Bellator. She's a big name there. She fights out of SBG. She fights out of McGregor's. Not maybe his gym specifically, but his brand of gym. What's another good example of just like... I wish I could think of great ones off the top of my head. There's a lot of them though. But it's like... just shit like that. And like Tracy Cortez and Erin Blanchfield have not fought each other since then. But they do have history that has not been dealt with. There's got to be another good example. Maybe not. I don't want to sit here and stare at fucking Tapology all day. But it's just interesting, man. Very interesting. Tracy Cortez, she only lost first fight. No. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna stop there. But I could do this all day. I could just sit here and read through people's records and find their common opponents. Be like, oh, this guy finished him, but when you go back, like you can find out all the stuff about the. I loved reading about everything between Pereira and Adesanya, and just like finding out how much like in their kickboxing careers, they've got so many common opponents that like Pereira beat, that Adesanya lost to, and then like Pereira lost to the same guys that Izzy lost to as well. Izzy and Pereira both finished each other in like the same way. When they, well, not the same way, but like they both knocked each other out. You can go back and see that Pereira's first, like it's like Pereira's first few losses were to a guy that Izzy fought or some shit like that. Let's have a look. Ready? Real quick before I jump offline. If we go to Poatan Pereira, and then we look at just the kickboxing. Pereira's first loss was to Jason Wilness. Pereira did end up losing to him again, but then he beat him later on. But Jason Wilness is one of the only, I want to say, 2 guys that beat Pereira in kickboxing besides. Okay, so Izzy lost to Simon Marcus early in his career and Flip Voladine. Don't know Flip Voladine, but that guy's irrelevant because he doesn't have any more points where he pops up in this story. Jason Wilness though was. So did Izzy fight him before? No. So Izzy fought Jason Wilness once, and he lost to him, and it was his second last kickboxing fight ever, and his last kickboxing fight was against Pereira, who ended up knocking Izzy out, and that's when Izzy was out cold and had to get the oxygen mask, and that's when he decided to stick to just MMA. But after Pereira got that win over Izzy, where he knocked him out, which is right here somewhere. No, get rid of the MMA. Where is it? Israel Adesanya. Yes. So 2017 that happened. And then in 2018, Pereira fights both Simon Marcus, who was the first guy Izzy lost to, and beats him. And then back directly after that. Oh, he fought Simon Marcus twice in that year. He might have even already had fought him once before. This is what I mean by these like love triangles in fucking. So Jason Wilness was had beaten both Izzy and Pereira, but he beat Izzy right before he retired, and then Pereira knocked him out. But then Pereira had lost to Wilness twice, and when he went to that third fight with Wilness, he fucking got that mad flying knee KO on him. I believe. Yes, that's the one. Round 1, flying knee. And I don't know, man. Like, it's just cool as fuck. Like, the way that this shit, like, wraps around in circles. You can't really figure this stuff out just by using, like, UFC stats. Because they only show stuff that's from the UFC. Like, WEC will show up, and, like, Pride fights and shit like that. But, like, everything that's from promotions outside the UFC, they don't show. Even there's some sticky shit, even, like, Mighty Mouse's record is, like, really fucked up all over the internet. Like, Tapology says something like 24-3 or 23-4, and then the UFC one says like 27-4 or 27-3 or some shit, but they don't add a loss to it because they don't count losses he's had since he left the UFC. But then like other promotions don't even count some of his UFC fights, and like he has like 10 amateur fights, and some people include that and make it so that he has like 35 career wins. It's like, it's very complicated, but you just can't, if you use UFC stats exclusively, you're just not going to learn anything. But UFC stats is very useful when you're wanting to know striking numbers and the grappling and all that kind of shit, because no other fucking websites are able to give you like significant strikes on a round by round basis, where they hit in what parts of the body. And if they do exist, they're not popular websites because I haven't heard of them. I only know of Tapology, Sherdog, a couple of other shit ones, but Sherdog sucks. Tapology is the only one that's really easy to use, I find, and it tells you all the info you want to see. It tells you like the weight that the fights were at, how many rounds they had for how long. You can search specifically for bare knuckle versus kickboxing versus grappling versus Sambo or MMA. It shows you all their cancelled fights that never came to fruition, the reason that they got cancelled. It shows you when they missed weight. Tapology is a great fucking website. But anyway, I could sit here and talk about that all day. I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Thank you for joining me here for BKFC. Wow, yeah, this fight ended like a good 10 minutes ago, I think. So I should stop yapping and get on with my day. Thank you guys for joining me for this one. I was going to stream Nicolau versus Perez, but there was just no good names on that card, man. Like, I watched it. Don't get me wrong, I watched it. There was some awesome finishes. It wasn't too bad at all. And fucking Perez flatlined Nicolau, which I did not see coming. So Perez should honestly be ranked quite high now because he flatlined Nicolau and he got robbed against Makayev, who is like, Makayev's like 5. Oh no, Makayev's like 6. And I think Nicolau was 5. So I think you got to put Perez at like 4 or 5 now. And maybe you do a rematch with him and Makayev at some point, but it wasn't the best matchup. Like, their styles don't really blend well together. Makayev fights like a bitch, so I don't know. But it was a good card. I'm just not going to stream stuff when it's like, I genuinely don't. Not only do I need to see that there's decent matchups, I need to know that I can talk about these guys. If I'm going to have to sit and actually research them, sometimes I will, but I like it when they're guys that I just have seen a little bit of before, so that when I do go and research them during my stream, I'm going to see shit, be like, oh yeah, I remember he fought this guy that time. Yeah, cool. I'm connecting the dots, but can't do that if I don't know the guy very well. But in time, I'll start to learn a lot about the prelim fighters, like I already have. Like I could only ever do when I started making videos. I was literally reacting to like main events and co-main events exclusively because I didn't recognize names from anywhere else on the card. To be honest, it was like Sean O'Malley out of like prelim fights I was watching, and then like fucking I don't even know. Yeah, literally, like when I started watching it, I was just watching main events and co-main events, but I knew Sean O'Malley, so I was going out of my way to watch him. But anyway, again, Yap City. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you all on the next stream. We have UFC this weekend. We have UFC 301 this weekend, don't we? UFC 301? Indeed we do. May 5th. Perfect. That one's going to be good. I'm going to stream a lot of that. Honestly, like, the card's getting a bit of shit, but it's actually not bad at all, you know. Early prelims. Come on, bro. Just show me the fucking card, will ya? Show me the card. Come on, Google. Stop shitting your pants. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Ismail Bonfim versus Vince Pichel. That's decent. That's an early prelims. Joaquim Silva, Drakkar Klose. Not bad. On the prelims, we got Brito fighting. That's nice. We've got Brenner versus Oral Bay. That should be a pretty fucking decent one. I've seen Gomez before, but I can't remember whether that's a decent matchup. 13-2 versus 12-2 between him and Silva, so it's not horrible. And then main card, Paul Craig versus Chow Borrallo is solid. Not mad about that at all. Michel Pereira, Ihor Potieria, I'm excited for. That's a cool matchup. I love Ihor's fighting style, and Pereira is just a fucking dog and dangerous as hell. Anthony Smith versus Vitor Petrino. I think Anthony Smith is going to eat the canvas for dinner next week on Saturday night for you guys, but Sunday for me. So that'll be fun. But if Anthony Smith beats Vitor Petrino, that's the best win he's had in a long time, because Vitor is a very fucking dangerous looking contender. He's 26, he's 11-0. He's shorter, to be fair, than Anthony Smith. He's only like 6'2", I think. But he is so fucking... I think he has all finishes. Let's see, ready? Vitor Petrino. He has 3 decisions and 8 finishes. Yeah. Not fun. 4 first round finishes. He's 11-0. 26 years old, 6'2", light heavyweight. Yeah. Ugh. And it was also... He has 5 amateur fights. He only lost 1 by decision, mind you, by a decision. So he's never been finished, especially. Whereas Anthony Smith, bro, what's his last 5 fights saying? He's like 4-1. Anthony Smith is literally 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He's 3-1 in his last 4. He got ground and pounded by Ankalaev. He got decision fucked by Johnny Walker. He got given a split decision victory to Ryan Spann, which was interesting because I feel like that fight was really close from memory. And then he got absolutely fucking just got by a home invasion from Khalil Roundtree, just destroyed. So yeah, that'll be fun though. It's a good card. And then after that, we've got Aldo versus Jonathan Martinez, which is fun. It was meant to be Dominic Cruz, but I kind of prefer Martinez, because Cruz is just old, like really old, and he's just lost most of his last fights. And then Pantoja versus Osei is a very cool surprise. Not surprised because it's shocked me, but like, I mean, when it got announced, it shocked me, and I was like, fucking didn't see this coming. So I'm keen as well for that one. I hope you guys will be there to join me next weekend. It would be an honor. I'd love to see you there. Thank you for joining me today on this very short, like 40-minute, 30-minute stream, something like that. I'll probably do some more BKFC in the future, especially if Mike Perry is fighting, or anyone like Eddie Alvarez, Chad Mendez, any of those big names that are there, anyone I recognize. Maybe even like a Lorenzo Hunt. If I'm gonna keep watching BKFC and I manage to figure out more about their rankings and their championship fighters, I might be more interested, but we shall see. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you all in the next stream. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and goodbye.